Okay, right. First, well, not first, like third game in the MiG-21. The very first time I ever took it out, I got killed by an invisible missile from a Cougar, which was bullshit. I overshot him, trying to hit him with my puny amount of ammo, and he managed to fire a missile on him, but I didn't see it. So yeah. The last game, I was dogfighting a F-34, and I managed to stay behind him, which I was impressed by. This thing can actually tango pretty well. But I didn't kill anyone, apart from IL-2s, because it was on the Berlin map. So this is the first, hopefully anyway, combat tests. So I thought I'd live comms it. Not sure if this is a Phantom or an F-100. Looks like an F-100. Right. That may be a Phantom looking by the traces. It is. I would quite like to actually get a gun kill, so I think that's what I'm going to go for. I should be able to outmaneuver him if it comes to it. He's burnering away though. This thing is horrifically twitchy. Now the MiG-19 can keep up with the Phantom on the deck quite easily. Or at least I have done in the past. Under certain circumstances they've managed to outrun me, but I've kept with them a bunch of times. And this is much faster than the MiG-19 with burners on the deck, so I should be able to catch up to him. I could kill him so easily with a missile though. But my staying power sucks, and I don't know if I'm gonna need the missiles later. Because they can come in clutch at times. What is this? It's an F-100. Phantom's more dangerous. Can't really tell if I'm reeling him in or not. This thing bleeds the speed off so quickly when you come off the burner. That was only an AI, so I'm not too concerned about it dying. Oof. Goodbye. 8 rounds used. Very happy with that. Something just buzzed me. There it is.
Attention to the map.
There's a saber. There's a shitload of stuff above me. I really don't know how well I can... What is that? Fuck. It's a fucking Phantom. Yeah.
Returning to the base.
Oof. Man, that was beautiful. Damn it. Wow, really? Fucking friendlies. Every fucking time. Well, I think 3 is not bad, is it, really? I only used 8 cannon rounds, so I could have done a lot more. I forgot to get an air spawn. I was worried about the runway, but I didn't need to be. What's left? Everything. Brilliant. They're bombing, though. Right, this thing doesn't hold speed well at all without burner, and burner burns fuel through like fucking crazy, so I'm gonna use it to get up to about 5k. The fuck is that? Do I have a T4? Yes. Something really high over there as well. Oh, here we go. Don't need burner in a dive. That's definitely enemy. You know, as good as this cockpit is for visibility, when you don't have head tracking, it's actually quite disorientating, because if I'm looking anywhere where there isn't cockpit visible, it's quite hard to index where I'm pointing the aircraft.
Somebody cover me.
It's a Sabre and a Phantom. Phantom's the bigger target. Let's let one fly, since the last one did so well. I don't think I'm gonna get him. He turned off. That might be a... it was an enemy. And I just lost the Phantom from doing that. Fuck. So, we're a missile down, we didn't get anything for it, which is not great. What's that? Oh, it just despawned, okay. Standard. Can't see anything over there. Some shit high, very high. There's something back there, which is where their runway is. Okay, Phantom's high. I just saw the traces from the Vulcan. And that... yeah. How did he not hit anything then? Oh, he set him on fire. Alright. This is probably the same guy we were following earlier. Oh, T4 just wrecked him. That was the guy we gun killed before. Something bombing along the coast over there. You know, my least favourite feature of this aircraft so far is that it almost has like an RB or a arcade-esque auto level. Like I'm not even touching the stick right now, and it's slowly sort of like centering itself. And the more over you are, the worse it feels. Like it doesn't look too bad, but when it comes to like trying to set a course and lining your guns up on stuff, it's really annoying. This is... oh, he just got a missile killed. Nice. Oh, that looks cool. That might be... yeah, that's enemy. What is he doing though? Kind of concerned there might be more than one, so I'm definitely not going to win a 2-on-1. What the fuck? Is there another? Oh fuck, yeah, what is that? What is that? I think he lost me. Roll rate is not great at low speeds. Noted. Right, I need to deal with this F-34, so I'm gonna drop a missile on this F-100 if I get a chance. Should be able to outrun the F-34 and I don't need to worry about missiles. Fucking everywhere. Someone's going to interrupt this, I can tell. Oh bollocks, that's bad. It's really bad.
Attention to the map. Enemy aviators are attacking our base. We must stop them.
Where are you? Can you work, please, Gyro? It would be super good. Is he gonna fucking ditch it? Fuck. Oh my god.
Somebody cover me.
I don't have the ammo for this.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Oh really? That's one of my elevators just gone.
The enemy is attacking our base. We must reinforce its defenses.
Fuck. I just want to get a gun kill. Please, game. Fuck. Well, I got the main guy.
Designated grid square.
Hey folks, so a little bit of a post-commentary section as well. This is actually taken from the game that I mentioned in the last one where I was dogfighting an F-34 at stall speeds. This is basically just that in the background. But yeah, so the way that it works right now, the MiG-21, is I think that it is a bit of a waste of spawn points given that anyone that can fly this will also be able to fly the MiG-19 PT, which is just so much better on so many levels. And I do want to address one thing though. People keep saying that the low ammo count is really bad and that it's like a ridiculously low amount of shots, but if you put it into like practice, it's not really any different to the PT. The PT gets 140 because it gets 70 rounds per gun. That's only 10 rounds more than you get with this, and both guns in the PT fire in that they're synchronized perfectly. So if you fire one gun, you fire the other gun as well, which basically means that if you hold the trigger down until you're out of ammo, there's less than a second difference between running out of ammo with the 21 and the PT, which is pretty negligible. So a lot of this low ammo count thing, I think it's just like it's almost like a placebo effect of sorts, where you just think that you have less, but really the more that you have on the other plane doesn't actually account for really anything. I mean, sure, you might snag them with one gun versus the other because you're firing 2 shots downrange, or you might deal a little bit more damage on a hit, but generally with these guns, if you hit at all, the target's going to die, or you'll crit it enough for it to crash later, or you know, something like that. So I just wanted to get that out of the way to start with. Right now I don't think this plane really performs in the way that I expected that it would. I mean, I don't really have any hands-on experience flying this plane in any other games because, you know, I'm a console peasant, as you probably know. But I watch a lot of DCS, and you'll see in the background and in the last video, or the last clip, whilst I was dogfighting that F-100, which I know that was a stupid idea, by the way. I don't need swathes of comments saying that I shouldn't have been dogfighting at low altitude with the fucking, well, anything, because I know, but I'm trying to test the plane, so, you know, that's just the way it happened. But it's way too stable at low speed. This thing has really tiny wings. You wouldn't be able to generate enough lift to stay airborne at those kinds of speeds without pulling ridiculously high angles of attack. And whilst you do have to do that to stay up, I'm still able to point my nose at this guy, like right now. I can't believe that didn't kill him, by the way. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that's another thing, actually, before this match ends. The whole R3S versus R13M debate. The PT, allegedly, people say gets better missiles. But I've noticed something that I actually think makes the R3s better. The G loading is worse on the R3s, and the explosive mass is higher. But in practice, the turning is kind of better on the R3s, because I've noticed that they maneuver instantly off the rail, whereas the K13s, R13s, whatever the hell they're called, they fly a bit first. So whilst they might be able to turn a little bit better, it's kind of a moot point, because by the time they've travelled far enough to be able to turn at all, they've sort of missed their window to be able to get the angle right, to plot their trajectory. So that, and I miss a lot more with them than the R3s, just because the R3s maneuver instantly. And the other balancing factor is that you can't really fire the R3s whilst you're doing anything. You have to be basically just flying in a dead straight line, because otherwise the G loading just stops you being able to shoot. And the R13s don't have that to the same extent, though they're not quite as bad for it. But I still think that the R3s are the better missile, and the added explosive mass should mean that they're more often a kill than a crit or a spark or whatever. I think I just got memed with that last one in this video. But yeah, right now my opinion of this plane is, when you do well with it, it's super fucking satisfying. But the only reason it is super satisfying is because the plane is just bad. It's really just not a good plane at all. All it can do better than the MiG-19 PT is go fast in a straight line. The PT holds energy better through maneuvers, it climbs better, it accelerates so much faster, and a lot of the time acceleration is life, not speed, because in this thing you can still get caught by phantoms. You can still get... I've been killed going over like 750 miles an hour by hunters, because they'll intersect you side on and fire an SRAM, and there's fuck all you can do about it, especially when you've got a vapor cloud. You don't even see them shoot. I'm slightly disappointed by the plane. I wanted to love it, and I probably will grow to, because that's sort of how I work. I sort of just levitate towards the stuff that's shit. Like the Javelin. I fucking love that thing. But I need practice right now. I have some clips of kills which I might make another sort of text commentary style video with, but yeah, it's going to take a while before I get happy with the sort of shit that I can pull for me to make a video out of it. So don't hold your breath. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little bit long, but hopefully the talkiness and not the textiness kind of helps you carry through a bit. But anyway, sub for more, like and all that jazz. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.